2. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Late night stream. We called it again for Bitcoin. Found the flag of the 15-minute. Pop to the upside. DMTR for gains. Moonwell for gains. And there's more. We're not done yet. Shout out to my elite. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to my team. Shout out to each and every one of you for coming on into the live stream, baby. I love you all. Today is the greatest day of our lives. We're alive. We're here to do it. We know we're going to do it. We feel great. No eat, no pay, baby. No eat, no pay. I love this track. I'm going to play it till you can't stand it anymore, then we'll move on. That's how this show works. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for staying with me through the bear market as we continue to push, continue to move, and we do what we do. May God bless you all. Wow, stream is running hot. Love it, 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 love it. Thank you, Sam, for the daily devotion. Thank you for the daily devotion. You wouldn't have my daily devotion if you weren't daily devoted. So look at it. We met both ways, baby. We're like a teepee leaning on the back of each other, creating a formation of a structure that we can both depend on. May God bless you for your love. I did have a leverage trade. I closed it yesterday. Had you traded the trade we had open, it was 21x leverage at $700, made over $100, did very well to the upside. Opened up another one, beginning to build again. We're going to take a look at what's happening in the world markets. We're going to break it down for you like we do every single day, baby. We're going to drip big, man. We got gains, baby, gains. Let's talk about the gains in the trading group because they've been all over the place, baby. Master of movements is this market. We just have to find out where it's going and we can take it to the upside, man. Shout out to every single one of you beautiful people. Moonwell, biggest gainer of the day. Look at this. HIMAYC continues to pump. I put it in this little flag, and this thing just absolutely ripped again, 172%. It did dip down a little bit, but look, it dipped down to what kind of looked like a 618 golden pocket area, but this thing would just moon. They did try to get you to stop out, but look at that huge move, 172%. I put out NIMIC last night. I liked what it was doing. Look, Adam and Eve double bottom. This thing would fly to the upside for a bit of a move. CREDI just continues to rip, hitting the target for 28.28%. Matt, bang, bang, bang. Put this out last night as well. Top 3 coins, man. We've been all, and Moonwell. Who could have forgot Moonwell up a beautiful 35%, holding about 19 as we speak right now. And then my baby DMTR for a massive gain since I pointed it out at the bottom of this wedge inside of this channel of 102% gains. Do you want to learn how to do this? I'm asking you, do you want to learn how to do this? Do you want to learn how to do this? Do you? Do you want to learn? Hey, you in there. Do you want to learn this? Do you want to learn how to do this? You can. Don't worry. Don't be discouraged. I teach this every single Tuesday from 3 to 5:30. You will get a blast off lifer trading course. Jump on in. It's $60 if you're in the trading group. It's $100 if you're not in the trading group. We have an awesome deal for 3 months. If you join the trading group and get the class, it's $330 on the 33, baby. Let's show you BOOKMAP right now. Liquidity is building. We're going to 30,500. Looks obviously like we're going to get the short squeeze to the upside here. That's what I'm seeing here on BOOKMAP. Let me get rid of this. Boom. This is what I'm seeing here on BOOKMAP. Look at this. Beautiful move to the upside. Just needed a lot. Yeah, DMT. I mean, people got to have patience. Dude, it only took a week and a half to make 102%. You know what I mean? Like before and after, baby. Before and after. And we have the before and afters. Join my trading group. If you don't, just join the free server. And when you're in the free server, you're going to get access to what's happening. Moonwell posted on April 11th, 2 days later for 40%. APS 2L banged up for 20% gains too as well. Aptos and DMTR for a beautiful 102%. All right, fine. It took 13 days, 12 days. Divide that by 100. That's almost 10% a day. You know what I mean? It's like 8% a day or something. 8% a day is insane. Not many people make 8% a day. So if you just held on to that trade and made 102% gains, you would have made more gains than most people do in most markets. You'd have achieved the dream of being a trader. Don't try to make it all at once. Life is about patience. If you take your life and you trade as if life, read a life story about a fisherman, about anyone that started a business, about anyone that got anywhere in life, and it took time, patience, and they slowly built themselves up one day at a time. If you would have spot traded those, you would have been gains real easy, baby. That's what I'm saying. If you want some TA, no leverage needed to make 102% gains in 12 days. No leverage needed at all. I'm showing people how to trade leverage responsibly. I'm going to take $800 to $8,000. We're going to do it little by little on MEXC. That's what we're doing. Shout out to the MEXC people out there. Look, there's another 7% right there, 8%. I'm teaching myself how to capture percentages. Not looking at the money. I'm going after the percentages. Can I get 3? Can I get 5? Can I get 8? Once I'm 70 straight doing this and I have a very high win rate, I'm going to increase the leverage a little bit, but very slightly, right? Bitcoin dropped to 8K. That's hilarious. Have a great day. Finally been setting stop losses on Robinhood on the phone. Feels good and easy. You got to use a stop loss. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, but you got to use a stop loss. If you're going to jump on in, you got to use a stop loss. You can't throw caution to the wind and expect to win. You gotta have some type of responsibility and discipline. Nothing will be had in this universe without responsibility and discipline. Nothing. And we gave you a bigger trade too, right? Out the zone. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour wants to blast to the upside. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you my smaller time frame stuff we were looking at today on the live stream. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's no good. Trading View. Come on now, Trading View. You can do better than that. Okay, let's take a look here. So 15 minutes about to moon well right now. Actually going to enter this trade and watch the 15-minute pay me. All right? So we're going to add a little more here. Be careful because I got more of the account. A little more. Okay? We're going to raise the leverage a little bit as things are going well. I like to my new idea is to raise leverage into a pump and then just get out early. You know what I mean? So you raise leverage into the pump. Then you just snatch extra on top of the trade and get even more out of the trade. So now we're at 19x leverage with about $500, right? So if we do the math, 492, 472, just to show you kind of what you're dealing with. The idea is to understand how much you're using to understand your risk, all right? And we're going to put a stop loss and stuff too to protect the trade, protect that purse. But 472 times 19, right? You're sitting at about an $8,000 trade, right? And that's why it's going to show you're sitting on 0.26 Bitcoin, right? And then you divide that by 30,200. You got 0.29. You're at 0.628. They give you a little less on the left. So that's just how you can figure out what you're trading, what position size you're trading. The position is 0.268, and you're doing Bitcoin derivative contracts on perpetuals, all right? That's what you're doing. You're trading perpetual contracts on Bitcoin. That's the deal, all right? This is the initial bigger trade. Remember I had open this whole time? It's still up nicely had anyone taken that trade to the upside there. And if we look at our price range, yeah, it's 2%. At 20x leverage, that would have been a 40% trade right there. See that? At 10x leverage, it would have been a 20% trade, right? At 5x leverage, it would have been a 10% trade. I mean, not too shabby, and we gave it live on the camera. We gave it live. Check, 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 1, 2, 1, 2. Check out these levels. Make sure everything is exactly where it needs to be. High block shows massive shorts to liquidate at 30,450 billion. I guess over 10 billion. 30K isn't far from 69. One more year until the halving. Crypto Tucker, man, you're on point, dude. God bless you. Great buy, man. Shout out to Wife and Hubster, man. Shout out to all my lifers in the game. Please subscribe to the channel. It really does help. And there's Marv just doing its thing. My computer is just amazing. Do you see Marv down there? Oh, and I see a little bit of an issue here. There we go. Raise the debt ceiling. Raise the camera up a little bit. That's a little better. Something's going on there. I don't know what it is, but this got moved by the movers. I think that's what happened there. That's why. Okay. Let's get back into brass tacks. So you can see we're going to continue to move to the upside here, do our thing. See, the percentage went down because I raised the leverage. See, that was 7%, but now it's less because I've raised the leverage and added more to the trade, okay? Just don't freak out when you see stuff like that, right? It's okay. So look, what am I going for? Well, I'm looking for this flag to push to the upside on this 15-minute time frame. 15 minutes been amazing, and what we don't want to see is this double top, see? We want to avoid the double top. We're looking for Bitcoin to push up here to the measured move. We're going to raise that. Raise the roof, baby. Raise the roof. 30,500. Beautiful place to take psychological profits to. You know what I mean? Above the point of control. We get above this POC. And look, we went through a VRVP cap last night. Another reason why it was likely we were going to hit the target at about 30,436. We got a little shy, 40,366, but you can't beat that move. Look, stochastics are low, telling us it's about to rip City to the upside. And we also see that there's liquidity higher than lower here for BOOKMAP. They kind of went lower for a second, but it does suggest that we go a little bit higher. Let's open it up all the way and see. Yeah, I mean, you just got more liquidity up in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got more bands. You got more money. You got more liquidity. All right, so that's what we're talking about. Look at the Doge perp at 87, just kind of going pretty flat. Look at the Link perp. Nobody's trading Link perp. Good morning, Lifer. Can we look at VeChain, brother? Anytime. Adam Wild, thank you for jumping on into the live. So we're watching this 15-minute for a move to the upside. I'm bullish on Bitcoin as we speak. That's my, what I'm going for right now. We'll come back to this. We'll check it out in a second. All right. DMTR just absolutely mooning. What a beautiful trade to the upside. God bless you, DMTR. And Dimitra, I think this thing is going to do numbers. I like what I'm seeing here for Dimitra. Was just at 3 cents. It's now at 6 cents. Hey, had a chance to get in on the lows. Now, if this thing goes to $1, that 3 cents is going to 30x. But the 6 cents, right, is only going to maybe 20x. You know what I mean? Can't do the math right now. I'm super tired, but let's do the math. We get in at 3 cents. All right. We get in at 3 cents and it goes to a bean, right? You can do 100 divided by 3, right? And you're going to 33x, right? every time I do something. But I should have known. I mean, that was obvious, right? I walked into my 333s. But then if you do a 6, you know, you're cutting that in half, right? You're doing a 16x. Not like that's not bad, but I'm just, you know, I've seen this in my lifetime. I've made a bag, and had I just made a bag a couple weeks before, it was the difference between like 250 grand and like, you know, 500,000. You know what I mean? It could change a bigger chunk of money in the bigger end. Just something to think about. Again, don't FOMO though. It's all good. 4.6 short liquidations at 30,000, 6.650. And let's take a look at the liquidation indicator too. We're going to slap that on. We're going to see where people are sitting on the liquidation indicator. Lifer Liquidator. The Lifer Liquidator. Where are you, Lifer Liquidator? I got so many of these. Did I delete? No, there it is. I was about to say. Lifer Liquidator. And give that a second to pop on. It doesn't come on immediately. I like to double click too and just look at the whole freshie. Remember, if you double click something on TradingView, you'll get the entire screen. Okay. Starting to break out a little bit. Can we get the push? All right, here we go. Ooh, this is like showing me that there's way more longs down here than shorts. Did they continue up to build more longs? But you can see this is 100x, 50x, and 25x. 100x, 50x, and 25x on the shorts. There is way more liquidity down here to the downside than there is to the upside. But there's enough. Maybe they just want to clean up. You know, sometimes you want to clean up. Come up here and clean up. Take away the 50 and the 100x's. Maybe leave the 25s for free. You know, that's why the people with less leverage, they have a chance to kind of stay out there, right? Shout out to ChainGPT. ChainGPT was in a complete, insane, throw what you can and then leave it alone. That's what I did. Don't ever hang on to something like that. And never do what you see another YouTuber doing. And never, this is not financial advice. I can risk $500 and not even, if it goes to zero, I won't even bother me. I won't even think about it again. It will be like, I'll be like, pass the salt, babe. You know what I mean? So just remember that. Like, don't mimic my life. Your risk is not my risk. We are in completely different places. You might be way richer than me. My risk might be way compared to yours. You know what I mean? I don't know where you are in life. You don't know exactly where I am in life. So, ChainGPT has nothing to do with ChatGPT. No. I mean, there's going to be so many fake GPT coins out there. You just got to be careful. Been watching you daily, Sam. Thanks for your persistence. Never seen another work so hard for our community. Shout out to Crypto Hawkeye, man. God bless you for coming on in. And tell your friends and family that we're here for them every single day of the week. Starting to push to the upside here on Bitcoin inside of the channel. I like what I'm seeing here. And it looks like, you know, the short squeeze is attempting to come on. And we're going to bank that coin, baby. We're going to bank that coin. Refresh that. That should change. Yeah, 12. We're up 2.68% now. And I just go for that 3%. Nailing it. Consistently snatching 3% over and over and over again. I'll do 50 lifer, no sweat. Thank you, sir. Shout out to Tony Rosas. I'm poor now. Yep, that's what happened to you. Now, I hope you're not. God bless Fake Guru 1736. I don't know what that means, but agreed. A lot of folks disappeared in the bear. That's what I thought. Anything for the money. Audio good, music slightly loud. Yeah, I'll bring it down. 130% on Bitcoin Lifer Army. Baby, my man, nailing it again. PS5, future of gaming. And now we've captured that 3%, you know, and you want to get greedy. You want to raise more leverage. The greedier you get, the more you'll lose. The more humble you are, the more you will win. It's one step at a time, one step at a time. When you look at Advanced Protocol, thanks for the daily streams. No one does it like you. Shout out to Xander Harris, man. God bless you. Remember, AI cannot run on blockchain. The blockchains are just communication layers. That's not true. That's actually not true. You know what I mean? I sat with Charles Hoskinson, and he talked about how he was implementing AI into the Cardano ecosystem, and he will be doing it. And he has like a whole way of doing it, and he talked about it. That was a Spaces. I was able to talk to Charles on my birthday on Sunday, and he will be implementing AI into his blockchain. Remember that. You know, there will be a layer on top of a layer that will implement. It's similar to an API, but it's a lot harder to explain. Yeah, they're implemented like a ZK rollup, of course, yes. You never know, though, Jamie. You never know. They could run on chain one day. You never know. You know what I mean? I'm open-minded to believe that anything is humanly possible. I want to learn everything you're willing to teach of the charts. Hunches, boom. AI, yeah, AI, well, Skynet blockchain incoming. I heard that you could do a Bitcoin transaction on a ham radio. You ever hear about that? Ham radio Bitcoin transaction? I've heard of this. Shout out to my viral tweet last night. It went viral. So look at this. It's possible to transfer Bitcoin via ham radio by connecting to an internet gateway or a Bitcoin node connected to the radio and the internet. Cyberpunks are tapping Bitcoin via ham radios and mesh networks, with Brian Goss downloading the latest blocks every 6 hours at his home outside Kingman, Arizona. Additionally, JS Call can be used as a free protocol for shortwave communications, what enables users to connect a shortwave radio to a computer. No internet, no problem. How to send Bitcoin by amateur radio. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I will give you information that'll blow your mind. You'll be like, how is that even humanly possible? Don't you worry, but it is. All right. Look at this. There's the move right there. We just called it for you. All right. We showed up and gave you the move. It's like I show up and we get the bomb, boom, $35, 7.58%. Continue to grow this account. You do that 10 times a day. That's $350. You do that for about 10. You do that for 10 days. You're up $3,000, right? And you do that for a month. You've made what? Let's do the math. 9 times 3, 3 times 9, and then you're making $10,500 a month. But it's hard work. It's not easy, and you got to grind, baby. It's not going to be easy, all right? But there's a 7.77% right there. You see the triple sevens. Now we're up 8%, ripping. I knew to raise the leverage into that moment in time. So you keep a nice, easy trade. You watch it. This is what I do. As the trade moves up, right when I see the breakout about to happen, I raise the leverage and attack the moment. You know what I mean? Like, and then and then I'm just messing around. But you know what I mean. Ham radio transaction was explained by Andrew Sinopoulos in the Internet of Money in 2015. They have a wrist device that hacks and blocks RFI and Wi-Fi. I don't want to risk much. You don't need to risk a lot. Bitcoin moving to the upside. Up there is it. Now the thing is, the 7-minute is probably overbought. No, it still has legs. We got to get above this resistance now. You can see we have a clear resistance for whatever reason. We got to get above the zone here. This is our box. This is our green box now. Bitcoin must break back above the box to remain bullish. It's got kind of a cup and handle there. Can it continue? It says it has movement here and there. And BOOKMAP again shows us there's more liquidity to be had. We just got the short squeeze as I showed up at 10:30, like we have every single time that I'm on the live stream. Short squeeze, lifers online, short squeeze. It's so weird. How many times do we call the short or get the short squeeze here? And that was amazing. And it looks like there's some more liquidity to be had now. They're just taking a little dabble. It is Thursday, though. Be easy. Bonk up 21%, baby. Bing bong. If you know how to manage risk and probabilities, then the real risk is actually not risking things. Wow. We need ham radio for when they shut down the power grids. Exactly. Got to get your ham radio license as soon as you can. Do that because that's how you connect to your sections, connect to your movements, and you'll be unstoppable. Ham radios, baby. Ham radios. Every day the cloak short squeeze. Excuse me, guys. Who is this? Who do I feel I saw this person somewhere? So funny. You didn't know me? I'm world famous. No. Someone did see me on a beach and recognized me. They were like, are you the lifer? I was like, yeah. Some little kids went up to me. I was in Target about 3 weeks ago. And there was like a 12-year-old, a 14-year-old kid. And he was like, are you the guy that does the videos? And I was like, it was the weirdest thing for me because I came out of an aisle with my kids. And this kid's like, are you the guy that does the videos? And I was like, yeah, that's me. It's so weird. It was the weirdest thing. Only twice now have I been seen in public and someone has called me out. It is the funniest thing, though. You're like, it's just like, yeah, that's me. Like, I'm in Target just, expecting just to be with my family. I have no idea. And the dude's like, are you in the videos? It's not the face, it's that golden voice. Are you on ATB tonight? ATB will be doing an NFT stream from NYC. So they moved me to Tuesday. That's why I did Tuesday. Why did a lot of people do call me Bradley Cooper. Lifeguard at the beach, baby. I would fanboy you hard if I lived near you, bro. You're so funny, man. What if Samly is actually Nakamoto? Validation for your hard work, man. Nah, whatever, man. It's like, and then every time you even mention one thing about yourself, people are like, oh, there he goes again. I get it. You know what I mean? I'm in love with life. That's what it is. I'm in love with God. I'm in love with each and every one of you. And I'm in love with this existence. It's such a beautiful existence to be had here in this world. Look, that's an inverted head and shoulder, which tells us we can move further up. Demetra looks like it wants to go up to 7 cents. I want your autograph, Crypto Main. Are we going to make beach bacon? We may. DXY looks grasping for air. Let's keep it under the water, baby. Dude, let's snuff it out. Let's keep pushing it down. Look, remember, everyone was bullish. How many people were bullish? I saw a bunch of channels saying the DXY was bullish. We were about to get a move up. Yada, yada, yada. I saw the head and shoulder coming to the downside. Then we made a bear flag here. If you don't know what a bear flag is in the 7-minute, you would have been crushed. But all you had to know was this. Look, this is simple stuff too. Pattern trade. You can just you can Google trading pattern. Like Google is your friend. You know what I mean? I didn't even use the N, the G there. And I'm probably, look, trading patterns, dude. These are the most useful patterns in the game right here. It's not that difficult. All right. And look, swinging down and swinging up is a bear pennant there. All right. Right here, look, there's your bear pennant. There's your rising wedge pennant. And you look over here. Look, Bitcoin at 3,778. We're spinning and winning here of $51.10, banging on them. And that's how you make 10% nicely and easily on the move, right? And we saw the short squeeze. We called the idea. We're at 19x leverage and moving, and use leverage very sparingly. And like, I'm still getting the hang of leverage. It's taking me about a month. This is maybe I've been opening up a trade on the live every single day here with you. And I've been, showing you, you're watching me turn $800 into $8,000. You're going to watch me do it slowly but surely. Hey, Lifer, what are you, though, if your thoughts on the DXY break in support? What are you, though? I don't know what that means. Please, guys, tell me what this enacted before. He is very familiar face. Please, guys, tell me, was this an actor before? He has a very familiar face. Everyone thinks I look familiar. I'm just that guy, baby. I'm just that guy. A lot of women think I look familiar because they want me to look familiar. You know what I mean? They're like, they want to, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I'm just being honest. I can't do this with a straight face. Like, I can't. I just can't. It's not my fault, man. Sammy Cup and Hattie. You know what it is. They like a guy who dresses nice, man. Look at the short squeeze to the upside. In command. We knew it was coming. We knew it was happening. We nailed it again. Just show up every day here and pick along with me on the short squeeze. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. We up the ante. We got it going. And how many times you see us do what we got to do? Up 12%, banging on them to the upside. The trade is moving and grooving. What I like to do is I like to sell into the 7-minute. I like to sell into the oversold 7-minute. Let's finish this DXY for a second, but my heart is racing. I love what's going on here. So look, that is your measured move. And your measured move takes you to the downside right there. I mean, that's what was supposed to happen to the 7. Beautiful short. When you saw this flag, that was a reaction to trade BTC. Now look, the 7-minute is overbought, and we're in another little flag. People are dumping Bitcoin at the speed of light right now. I mean, dumping the dollar index, at the speed of light. I already talked about this too. I showed you that we were inside of this falling wedge. And falling wedges, when you break back inside a pattern, you go to the bottom of the pattern. It's very likely. So once we found that's why finding the pattern is so key. And you need to know it for a while, and you need to stick with it. Up, down, up, down. It's likely coming down here to 98 and breaking the 100 because that's pattern trading 101, and that is the angle of the wedge. And the angle of the wedge will predict the movement of price action. Understand this, and you will be great. You will be great. Yada, yada, yada. Missed the best part. I mentioned the biz. Pump weekend. Mac Daddy Sammy. Brandon OG, man. Hey, Lifer, do you go all in on your daily trade on the live stream? Never go all in, man. Once you're confident, Lifer, I guarantee you will make massive gains on leverage. Your system works crazy well. You just need to be accurate. You're accurate as they come. Thank you so much, man. God bless you for saying that. Shout out to Gabe Soroby. We heard from Lifer, who's a sexy YouTuber. Toilet scalps every morning. Let's go, man. I love you, brother. I love you, man. That man, Himothy. Bitcoin pumped to 30,500. We're on our way. Looks like we did hit it already. It's probably a good time to take the lev trade down. And that's what I learned about leverage too, is to just take the money. Take the money. So let's get back into Bitcoin. Let's look at our 7-minute. 7 minutes still has legs. Interesting. Saying it ain't done yet. And we breached the movement. Nice pump for Bitcoin. On my way to the target at 30,500 to the upside. Man, I show up and we get the pump. It's kind of cool, right? And how many times do I show up and we get the pump? How accurate have I been? How accurate am I trading Bitcoin? Let's ask the people. How accurate have I been trading Bitcoin in your mind? You've come here all the time. It's up to you. How accurate have I been? I love the battle between ETH Layer 2s. It's like a separate ecosystem. Oh, yeah. There is a battle going on there. You got your Arbitrum. You got your Optimism. Oh, my gosh. And it's going at. This guy says 99, 11 out of 10. It's a daily thing. Let me know. You people have to speak for me. I'm not going to speak for myself. Why the 7-minute? Because I fell in love with it 4 years ago, and it is what it is now. 94%, 90, 80 to 90. The price report was excellent, Sammy. You're a robot. Bitcoin sucking my Jasmine gains. 777 times. Let's go. 90%. The Master, 95%. Sean Aaron, since 19K on a run, baby. The grand scheme of things, 100%. Very accurate. Your channel is my go-to every single day. I'm here because of your accuracy. Jasmine, bro. Jasmine, 90%, 95, 85, 394, and 437. If you counted every single thing, that's pretty awesome. Crypto Face and Lifer are the goats of trading Bitcoin. Great interview. Thank you so much, Tony. No, Joey Parrish is the man, dude. What a nice, beautiful person. Like, I learned from him just being with him yesterday, man. His demeanor, his respect, the whole way about him is just absolutely beautiful. What a nice person. You know what I mean? What an absolutely nice person. So there you go. Thing about trading leverage is I like smaller time frames because you're like, I had it. Why should I give it back? Like, that's a good 50. Take that chunk, revisit the trade at another time. You know what I mean? So what we can do is we can go up here and the stop loss, right? We're going to edit this. And where are we at right now in price action? The key is just to keep the gains every single time. So we're at 30,388, right? So we go up here and we're going to grab the stop. We're going to raise that stop now to 30,250, right? And we're going to confirm that. And no matter what, we're going to be in the profits. The key is to constantly protect that purse every single time, all right? Constantly protect the purse every single time. And I'm telling you, it's funny. When you don't put a stop loss, the price will come and slam on you. The second you put a stop loss, it's like somehow you stay in the trade. It's really interesting for me personally. It does a reverse psychology for me to the upside. I'm trading on MEXC, everybody. MEXC is the place to be. I'm telling you right now, if you want to trade spot too, it really is where you want to be. 911 people on the live, 294 likes. Maybe get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. And I love you all. Thank you for being here. Positive energy defeats all. Stay positive. I'm at work right now. We're allowed to use YouTube, and every day I watch your lifer. Thank you. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed that you're here with me. Thank you. Let's give a roll call to all you beautiful souls out here. The phone keeps changing my words, man. That's what happens. Potter's Podcast, T-Buddy, V. James. Miriam, what do you think of Bitcoin has dropped to 8K? Are you another scenario for that? Because just ABC, Elliott Wave, oh man, Elliott Wave traders. Yikes. Anyway, I love everybody, but I don't use Elliott Wave at all, and I'm extremely accurate. V-Chain, thoughts on Lunacy, XRP, and Bax. Wow, we're coming on in. Toby, Mario, Rabbit, Quicker. We got PS5 Gaming. A lot of people here on the stream. If I spent all time saying hi, we wouldn't get through anything. Let's get back to brass tacks. Let's do the teaching. So I'm teaching how to use leverage, right? And how to extend the leverage into the pump. You get it? You hit in the leverage. You sit low, you sit low, you sit low, you sit low. When the wrist seems like you're adjusting, you slam on it into the movement. It's like pressing the gas during a car race. Take a look at our baby Alex. Down 4%, back to 11 cents. This thing is interesting to me, though. Only on stacks. Remember that. Don't be getting the address from PancakeSwap or somewhere like that. You only can get this on stacks the way I got it. Remember, just be careful, all right? There's always a fudder or something trying to kind of changing the game or showing you something that's not right. Like, look, it doesn't even really, I don't think they have the right information there on CoinGecko today. You know what I mean? So you just got to be careful when you're doing stuff like that, all right? All right. Just remember. All right, let me get back to brass tacks here. DXY, because we have to. Let's take a look at the 7-minute. And if this 7-minute lets go for more losses, it's going to be a nice move for Bitcoin here to the downside. Watch this flag to start to dump. That's going to be another pump for BTC. So let's go back to the show and let's break it down for you like we do every single day, baby. I love you all for being here. May God bless you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I'm blessed that you were with me. I'm blessed I have a YouTube channel. I'm blessed we're all here together right now doing what we do. It's just an amazing time to be alive. We woke up and, it's going to be 87 degrees here in Boston today. 87. I was already outside in the yard. I was doing a little bit of earthing, putting my bare feet. And I like bare feet. What if I traded like that? So weird, right? That was so gross. Like, no one wants to see your foot, dude. Sam, have a nice dinner with your mom tonight. Thank you for saying that, man. God bless you for saying that. 8K, what a joke. Let's not put down anyone's open-minded ideas. Some people think it's 8K. I mean, we'll respect everybody's beliefs and thoughts, and, we'll just continue to show what we do. And you know what? Maybe a year from now, they join the trading group and they realize, hey, maybe I shouldn't have been waiting for 8K. You would never know, though. Gorgeous feet, thank you. Keeps you statically discharged. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie, when are you going to fly here, man? They're going to lift the mandate soon, and you're going to have to come and hang out. Yeah, 75 degrees in Connecticut. How are you such a great person? How are you such a great person? It's because, dude, if you had 900 people loving on you every day, you'd be a great person too. You know what I mean? You'd be a great person too. Like, you would just be like, dude, what a blessing. I have no reason to be upset. I have a beautiful wife. I have 2 beautiful kids. I run my own business. I'm confident in my life. I have God in my life, man. God has changed my life. Like, and I could spend all day talking about God here. I know some people, you know, it is what it is. So look, this is a little flag here on the 1 hour time frame on total market cap. And look, if the dollar index lets go, this is going to pump to the upside. So we're going to watch these 2 ideas. If you flip this upside down, this is what the dollar index, that's exactly what the dollar index looks like. You get it? That's why I flip my charts up and down. I like how this candle just closed above the zone. And we don't want a double top here. And look, we avoided the double top. Good thing, too, when you avoid a double top. Another thing that's cool, look, this is a W. And W's break to the upside. There was a measured move right there. All you had to know was how to trade a W. Right? And there it was to the upside. 30,400 moving. And the trade continues. And we got our stop loss banging on them to the upside. We have nothing to lose, baby. And only more to gain. Shout out to everybody here. Another pumpage continuing to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. True talk, boo. Actually cold here in Portugal today. Was 90 degrees earlier in the week, though. Bitcoin pump could be coming if it can't get above. Hey, I love the word might. I just look at what the charts say, man. I don't think at all. The feet are the only thing bare about you. Life was bumping on the morning of the FTX collapse from 22K, baby. Lifer, what the heck? I used a W on a 20 MA halt, learning much later. You do have to walk through entering a trade on MEXC. If you trade when you know retested coming. I don't know, man. I can't, shout out to everybody here. All right, I got to get out of the comments. There's just too many comments, and I'll get lost in the sauce here. So, 7 minute is getting overbought. Usually tells me it's time to kind of cool off. The only thing that would kind of hold us down is the 30 seconds. So whenever I'm about to get out of the 7 now, I just watch the 30 second and see if the 30 second can give us some love. We break back in here, it's kind of a double top, right? So I watch the 30 second chart, you know. You could even watch the 1 second chart if you want. It's out of control though, right? And I even paid for ARCA New York. I paid for ARCA, like it just, I want fast time, real time, whatever you want. You know, you can pay extra to have like the fastest speeds humanly possible. So look, I mean, it's all about this flag. This flag breaks out. 7 minute has more gasolina in the tank. Blur and Axie looking to make a move. Sam, I'm late. Had to do a thing. My man, shout out to Lifer Friend of the game. God bless you, man. Don't worry, man. We love all of you. Shout out to CNC Ireland, Lifer Friend, Toby Linares, Jamie, and all my beautiful, beautiful moderators here on the game. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate you all for being here. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let's get to 1,000 people, 363 likes. Keep the likes going. We're at 938. We're going to 1,000 people on the live stream, maybe 2,000. Let's get it moving, baby. Let's get it moving. And we teach you how to find gains, look for gains, make gains, create gains out of thin air, baby. Let's take a look at Acquire. It's been a while since I looked at Acquire after that massive move to the upside. Coming back down. Let's take a look here. I don't own any of this coin. I don't, you know, I just maybe just randomly I think of things. So look at this. I mean, that's a flag that's breaking out. And you're getting a golden cross right there. Acquire looks to be making a bit of a move. It did already break out, so I'd go to the 7 to look for a flag. Something like this, see? If that can flag out and stay in a healthy flag, we could get another move to the upside here. I use small flags to enter trades on bigger time frames. So like the 4 hour looks good, the flag on the 7, and you know, and look, you got the tight moving averages. I always talk about tight moving averages if you're my trading group. If you take my learning, my class, it's all about the tight moving averages every single step of the way there. So that's a breakout. I never buy a breakout, never chase a green candle. But if I can find a flag in a smaller time frame, then I have a percentages, then I have a probability. Another thing that's interesting is, look, this is kind of swinging flat or down somewhat. Swinging up, that's a hidden bullish divergence. Tells us that it's very likely that the trade will have a high higher than this high, will end up somewhere in this area of the hidden bullish divergence. MACD showing signs of life and falling volume with falling prices. Another thing that I go for. Acquire looks to make a bit of a move here. Just getting started, looking like it could make a bigger move though. So very interesting. Acquire on the radar, but the 7 minute is really going to be the gateway to the trade. Why the 7 minute? Started using it a while back, and it is what it is. Everybody, where are you from? Where are you from in the world? I want to know where you're from in the world right now. I got to know where you're from in the world. We love doing this. We see how big the Lifer community is. We see how many continents we cross. We see how many levels that we could get to. Where are you from? We got the Netherlands, my man. We got Ireland. We got Belgium. We got Wisconsin. We got Poland, Portugal, Hungary, Latvia, Austria, Houston, Texas, Weston, Cyprus, Panama, North Korea, Manchester, Delaware, Norway, England, Floodstyle. Oh my God, Indonesia. Let me try Guilford, Earth, El Salvador, Oregon, Floodsville, Miami. Dude, they got rocked. Yo, moment of silence for everyone in Fort Lauderdale. That was horrible. Quick one though. Oh my gosh. The Philippines, UK, Alabama, Portugal. Wow, we got a lot of Portugals. Germany, Chicago, Wichita, Malaysia, Australia, Charlotte, Salt Lake City, Ohio, Wichita again, Oklahoma City, Morocco, Brooklyn, Estonia, Taiwan, Louisiana, Connecticut, Bangladesh, one for Washington, Australia, Winnipeg, Mexico, South Africa, Colorado, Franklin, Texas, Philippines, Antarctica, South Africa, Antarctica, all countries in the world, Singapore, dude, Morocco, South Africa, Brooklyn, North Miami, Dubai, Iowa, the Great North, South Pole, Spain, Indonesia, South Africa, Malaysia, Mars, Romania, Pittsburgh, Trinidad, over the rainbow, baby, Bristol, Florida, South Africa, San Antone, baby, San Antone. Shout out to FXX, Crypto Lifer, North Pole, Thunder Bay, Lithuania, Fort Worth, South Africa. A lot of South Africans. Do you say North Korea? Someone, I heard that. Yeah, Macedonia. I thought they were geo-blocked. Pacific Northwest, only me from Belgium. Countries with no internet. They're using ham radios. Canada, Ohio, Toby Linares, thank you. A huge swath of the planet on here. Pakistan, Fort Worth, Texas. Dude, this is hot. This is hot. All right. We lose people sometimes that want the information. So I like what I'm seeing for Acquire. And if you're in my trading group, we attempt to post things that we're looking at all day long here in the trading group. Today's going to be a beautiful day. I haven't seen my mom in a few months. My mom's coming. My mom is coming, baby. My mom is coming. I love my staff. I love everybody that helped me create my dreams every single day. All the editors that work with me, all the people that help me find content, that create content, repurpose content, extractors, movers. Shout out to Lakochi Coker, you're on the team. Shout out to Sean, you're on the team. Shout out to Jamie, banging on him, head of operations, security at the Discord. He lets nothing fly. He's like the lieutenant of the Discord. Jamie is the lieutenant on command. My team is on point, baby. Of course they are, right? We got the best team in the game. We got the best team in the game. So look, this is what we're looking at here too now. I mean, this looks interesting to me. No guarantees anyway. And things could go to zero. Remember that. Not to zero, but like any trade could go anywhere at any time. If you're open-minded, you could win. You got to be open-minded, you could lose. And that's why it's just probability that you're playing. All right? But that's how I would enter on the 7. But it looks like that the next time frame has more to come for Acquire. We traded this for some nice gains recently too. And KuCoin is the main place I look for trades. KuCoin, look at that thing starting to moon. Anyway, and 30,500, this trade is banging on them to the upside, now up 87%. I mean, that's a nice trade. I'm going to go raise that stop loss again to about, we're at 30,492. So I'm going to raise the stop. I want to lock in gains. 30,450. All right? And this is what we do, man. We just continue to go. All right? Change successful. There we go. And look at that. That's how you make 17% gains in the game, baby. In the game. And again, I'm not trying to be a big shot. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars trading spot. I'm teaching you how to start something new with your life, how to do something different with your life, okay? And yes, I used to be like, no leverage, but you know what I found out? People were going to do it no matter what I said. So I said, if I don't show it responsibly, then they're just going to get rocked and wrecked anyway, so I might as well show them how to trade leverage responsibly. Lock in your profits. Every time you're up in gains, it really stinks to see them disappear. Lock in your profits, everybody. It feels good to lock in. It feels good to win. And when you're already up, you might as well keep winning. You know what I mean? You might as well keep winning. So I'm going to post this to the tweet. MEX Global, baby. Bitcoin, baby. And it feels good, baby. It feels good to win. And I was up all night. If you saw me, I was tweeting. One of my tweets went viral. Shout out to BitBoy retweeting me, man. You're the man, dude. God bless you for that. And that I got 46,000 views on this tweet last night, or maybe even more. It was out of control. I never expected it. You know what I mean? I was saying right here, like, just to inform you, I mean, this thing has now 486,000 views. Unbelievable. Like, that's one of the biggest things I ever did. And multiple retweets, quotes, likes, bookmarks, you know. People want to remember me. And they're like, you know what? I'm going to hold them to this when it does or does not happen, right? And I'm likely to get stopped out, but that's fine. Look at it. It filled. Order's been filled there. Interesting how it, like, It filled the order, but I was at 450. How come it filled the order at 470? You know what I mean? It did say I was close. So, you know. And look, now, oh yeah, I had two positions, one without a stop loss for whatever reason. See, I got to learn that. Like, you open two positions, you got to realize one is taken care of and one isn't. Look, at the last minute, I can make that one and still hold this gain. There we go. And look, I got stopped out, but I won the trade. It's great to win the trade. It's great to win a trade, right? You won the trade, all right? You won the trade. And we got to kind of where we were going for, right? So let's look at Bookmap. Let's break down Bitcoin now. Let's get off. And it's nice that my trade's over. I can focus on you and yours. I want to focus on each and every one of you. That's another reason why, you know, I like to do what I do here. So look, the 7-minute has hit an overbought region. Look at the last time we got here above. We did come down. We did come down. You would expect some type of flag, some type of movement here. 15-minute also got a little overbought. Smaller time frames say yay. Now the 4-hour says we're going to continue, and that is a massive candle on the 4-hour time frame. The idea was to open up the trade here and let it run. That trade actually started here, and that trade is the original trade is up absolutely huge, just so you know, right? But selling the top on the smaller time frames are key. I would have lost probably most of those gains had I not. So you got to do what you got to do, and we're going to keep chipping away. You do that 10 times a day, that's $800 a day, right? I don't get discouraged by it's all about. I'm super grateful of every single thing that I make. MEMC getting an absolute blast to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. MEMC up 42% gains on the day. All right. I mean, massive gains coming in. Sean, grab that MEMC. That's all. You got that, Sean. And you could just grab this piece. We could we could zoom out on the daily. You could use a bigger time frame because I love watching that Adam and Eve. I found an Adam and Eve on MEMC, said there's more coming. We bounce off the channel to the upside. Amazing. Bit of a cup and handle, too. That is a straight shot daily. And look at the daily just getting started. That looks like there could be more coming for MEMC. All right. Total market cap. We want to see this. Oh, yeah, we'll flip this back up. We want to see this continue to pump, baby. And money could flow out of Bitcoin and into the altcoins now. And that could create the total market cap to continue to go to the upside. We showed you this on the total market cap. My measured move is all the way up here to about $1.49 trillion. That's what we're looking for. That's the length of the pole for the move to the upside for the total market cap. Let's look at our daily time frame and see what's going on the total market cap. I'm going to redo my work here. We're just going to look at it fresh. So look, we got my major areas of resistance. What is this? This is the total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. And remember when I said that Bitcoin had breached its previous high, but the total market cap didn't? And whenever I've seen Bitcoin do something before the total market cap, it's very likely the total market cap does it too. And I've been backtesting this theory, another little weird theory of mine that I've been playing with, and it plays out pretty nicely. It also has the diagonal trend line here. You can see, and it's finally getting back above the diagonal trend line. Bitcoin already did this. Bitcoin had already been holding these type of moves to the upside. So it's interesting to see the juxtaposition against Bitcoin and the total market cap. All right. So we want to see this pump to the upside, get a candle close somewhere above resistance, which we're doing right now, which is beautiful. The resistance was $1.17 trillion. And the daily still kind of has a few legs to go to the upside. The 4-hour time frame wants to blast. It really does. And continue on. So you'd watch this 4-hour time frame. Looks like we'll settle somewhere at 128. And money's flowing into the altcoins, everybody. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Is Bitcoin dominance giving up a little bit of movement? This is going to be key. Why are we going to look at Bitcoin dominance? Bitcoin dominance controls the alt market. When Bitcoin dominance lets go, it tells us there's some money coming into the altcoin. So look, Bitcoin dominance did let go here. We get a little bit of a drop. However, I'm telling everybody, look out. There seems to be a massive move coming for Bitcoin on the daily time frame. A massive move for Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Okay? And that would take us to about 50% on Bitcoin dominance. The key is we saw this flag. This flag has a big measured move right here to the upside. My circled area is 51.78% gains for Bitcoin. Could it go back to 75? It very well may. I don't think it can with all the people that are getting into alts, but you never know. Everybody, keep hitting the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, you just don't care about us hitting 1,000 people on the live. Come on. If you learned and you saved and you found a way and you got educated, help us educate more people. Let's get to 1,000 people on this live. You keep hitting that like button, you go to 500, 600, 700 likes. We're going to breach 1,000 easily on the live stream. Do it for the Gipper, baby. Do it for the Gipper. All right? And remember, also watch to see if you've been subscribed. YouTube seems to be, something happened. It seems like people are getting unsubscribed without asking to. Go double check that you're subscribed to my channel and resubscribe if you found out some trickery went on there. I saw a little weird something going on in the analytics. I think I'm gonna be open-minded that it was just a glitch in their algorithm. Okay, so we'll be open-minded about it. But just double check that you're still subscribed if you've been a subscriber, and if you see that you've been flicked off for whatever reason, why don't you just flip on back in to the idea. I was unsubscribed. See that? Yeah, they really went into my thing and unsubscribed people. I don't know what happened. Look, he said it happened to him last week, so they're literally trying to flick people off of my live. It's kind of weird, right? How do I know this? Because I'm an analytics guy, and it makes perfect sense. Like, I study the analytics of my channel all day long, and I'm not stupid. I know the math. And I've had more views than history, and we've had the highest live streams ever, but yet, whatever. We'll stay. They take notifications off sometimes as well. It doesn't matter. When you're this consistent, it doesn't matter because we show up every single day. Oh, wow, I never realized that. I just had subscribed again. See this? People are corroborating that I'm true. Look, people that have subscribed to me, it happens to YouTube channels, likes. It's a bug, not intentional. Interesting. Jamie, yeah, it's a bug. It's not intentional. They love us. Yeah, they always love us. They want all of us to succeed. Yeah, especially people that don't, yeah. Okay, anyway. So look, we're bouncing off the channel here. This is a nice move for Bitcoin dominance. I'm telling you right now, I've used Bitcoin dominance to track Bitcoin moves many times in my life. And there's even a hidden bullish divergence here. It's very likely Bitcoin's going to my target on the 3-day chart that I've been talking about over and over and over again. Look at that. I don't like using the word God candle because I love God, but that is like, there's really no other way to describe it. But I guess we got to find a better word because I don't want to be ever blasphemous, but that is a behemoth candle. And look at CREDI to the upside, man. Absolutely calling it to the upside. And the CREDI wants to go even more. I don't know what's going on with this coin, but it is on a mission to the upside. Look, there's more coming for CREDI. There's more coming for CREDI. And dude, lifers, we did it again, man. We're all over the top gainers on KuCoin. Dimitra doing damage, right? It's just amazing to see this life. It's amazing. Wow, Bitcoin back to 495. Should have just stayed in the trade, you know what I mean? But I'll find a flag on a smaller time frame. It's okay. Stud candle. It's a stud candle. Monolithic candle. STX breaking out the falling wedge, jumping off the 0.618. I'm up 250% on the Bitcoin long. Yes, we're going to see a golden candle, all right? I'm in 3X longs. All three are up 20% today. Sam is the man, like every day. Shout out to Jebitron again. I never miss it. Dude, in current, we got the 977 on the 77 on the concurrent viewers. Absolutely beautiful. And we're banging on them to the upside after last night, too. We showed you what we were seeing. We break it down for you every single day. So, here, I'm going to go to BTC USD here on Coinbase. And look, this is another trade that I opened. This trade is still open. Remember this? This trade is still open here, too. And this trade made massive gains to the upside. Massive gains. See that? I need to open 2 accounts because I want to open leverage trades that stay open longer. But then I'm in a smaller trade and it's like, it bounces up and down, right? So here's the deal. Here's the next trade that I would look at too, though. The next trade, this is breaking out. The 4 hour is taking over. And I talked about, this is what I was waiting for last night when I said 4 hour booming. And there's your 4 hour. Wow. 30,541. Now I wish I was in the trade. You're like, it stings a little bit, right? It stings a little bit. You're like, why did I, But it's okay. I'm going to go back to the 1 or the 5. There's going to be a flag at one point that I can snatch up. So I can go to the 7 and I can project a flag. And this is why the smaller time frames will keep you from getting emotional. And, that may pump up a little bit, but eventually it's going to flag out. And if the 4 hour is going to carry us, I can use this flag to jump back into the trade. Okay? Understand the concepts of flagging things out. I saw this as a flag. Highly likely we were going to get the breakout. I called this as a flag breakout. I was all over it. You knew it. I knew it. And we did it again. People think it's just insane how accurate we are on the channel, but it comes from doing something every single day. If you do something every day, you're going to be good at it, right? And I've done it 800 days straight now without a day off. And everyone keep hitting that like button. We're about to breach 1,000. We're going through 1,000 people on the live, 997 people on the live stream. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. TradingView does not have Bitcoin for perpetuals, so you do learn KuCoin. No, it does. You just go, to BTC. It has perpetuals. Of course it does. right there, Bitcoin futures CME. And also it has perpetual on Binance. Futures contract right there. They have perpetuals. That's weird though. That's stuck. Oh wow, perpetuals at 30,890. Insane. Insane. So the perpetuals are ahead of the game. You see that? Binance futures are all the way up even higher now. Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. Look at that. Whoa. 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 Seems to be moving slower though. Doesn't seem to move the same way, right? And remember, 30,500 psychological place to probably take a little nibble, right? Wow, this thing is mooning though. And there's the target hit now from the trade we opened up this morning. Look at that target hit. And I showed you the 15-minute. We started the live stream right here. Banging. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. There's your 15-minute move to the upside. We've been on for about an hour now. 1, 2, 3, Thanks for your persistence and commitment. Anytime, man. Thank you for being here. As I say it back to you, you wouldn't know about my persistence and commitment if you weren't persistent and committed either. How beautiful is that, right? So, like, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. You know what I mean? Dude, all you have to do is trade a flag over and over and over again. It pays to trade a flag. 15 minutes getting overbought. Likely we're going to have to get somewhat of a pullback, maybe a retest, something like that, in my humble opinion. All right? All right, I get kind of like antsy with all the movement. And even though I have all this stuff out, I like to just show you bigger time frames, explain stuff, go over things. So I'm going to delete all my old work. And we're going to start fresh again. And I'm not deleting anything to hide. I just want to make that really clear. It's for my own personal kind of, it's just how I get down. I need things nice and neat. If they're not neat, it bugs me out. And then I can't think straight. And then I can't give you the analysis the way I want because it's just too much. I take away the moving averages because I want to look at price action. I can't have too many things moving around. That's why I don't do good with indicators that have so many things going around because my mind is trying to like piece it out and it doesn't work. You know what I mean? It does not work. And look, there's the long liquidations now back to the downside, right? And you can see, wow, 30,700 was the touch. 109,000 liquidations there to the upside. And you can't beat the accuracy here every single day. You just can't beat it. People try to replicate. They try to do it. But the key word of that is try, right? Every day we don't take a day off is another day we separate ourselves from the herd, is another day we continue to move. Like if you are a roofer and you are roofing homes, like my buddy does roofing and vinyl siding, he's really good at it. He has a beautiful business doing that. And if you think about it, if he works like 7 days a week and there's another guy that takes off the weekends, that guy's going to make, much more the roofer who works 7 days a week. He's just going to end up making gains, So look, we got our levels to watch here. So I like this. And I put an app, this is fine. You can put a ray there. Sometimes I even grab this tool. I really like the price note. And you can just snatch a price note here. And then you can control and keep dragging price notes. We just make it neat and easy to see, right? So where's our next level to go for BTC? It's right here, obviously, right? And you want to look left to see like why, coincides with this chop area. And that's going to be 31,800. And I'm telling you right now, I've been calling for a $38,000 Bitcoin because this was the flag. I talked about this. How many times did you guys see me talk about this? And I kept saying, if we can stay above this channel, we're bullish. And I can't explain it, but it wasn't how I think I felt. But my system told me there was a 90% accurate rate that this was going to pump to the upside. I was piling into Bitcoin like a madman. And look, I'm happy I sold the trade now, right? At my 450. See, don't beat yourself up when it starts to go up even more. That's emotional. If you have gratitude in your life, then you're happy that you made the trade. Look at the views. Look at the views on the 777s now. This is God coming to me. I mean, I don't know what it is, but look at the view. The 777 follows me around no matter where I go. It's here every single day. We see it on the live. We see it all the time. It tells me everything's going to be all right, baby. Everything's going to be all right. We're going to make it to the top like we have been. And it's just been awesome. Life, work every day, but all it turns around to make sure you are with family, not on some job site. Terrible way to live, away from your family. Shout out to Peter Eckel. Yeah, my babe, can I hold my baby for a second? I won't show her face, but can I just hold my baby? Okay, can I hold her though? I just want to hold her, man. I just want to hold her. Nyla, come here, baby. Come to daddy, baby. Come to daddy, Nyla. Come on, sweetie. She just makes me so happy. Like, I just need to, I gotta see my baby right now. Lunchtime coming up. Price might run or go liquidity. Shout out to Lifer, friend of the game. God bless you, Lifer friend. Thank you for all your love, support, positive energy. You know how many people, like, you know, you make feel good every day, man? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. May God bless you and yours, man. There's a little bit of a flag. Any bear, look, we got bearish divvy. We got a little bit of bearish divergence there telling us to be careful as well, all right? So, you know, it's likely we just kind of go sideways for a while here. Fill out this channel, or do we pump? I don't know. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance, okay? Thanks for what you do. No, thank you for what you do. My girl is 9 now, goes fast. I know I got an 8-year-old, and she was just a baby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come to daddy. Oh, you came to me. You came to me. Can I have a kiss? No, I don't want it. Give me a kiss. Oh. Huh? That's, I'm live streaming, boo-boo. I'm live streaming. You like that? Oh, don't cry. I love you. Can I tickle you? Can I tickle you? Oh, she won't let go. She won't let go. She won't let go. Oh, I love that. You want to play with that? What is that? What is that? No, give me that. Don't, no. It was a blueberry I was eating last night. I didn't know what she was eating. It was a blueberry I had eaten last night, fell on the ground. Oh my God, I love her so much, man. Like, she is the greatest thing about life. God bless each and every one of you for being here. You support me, you support my family, you support my wife, you support my kids. You join my trading group, you support my life in such a huge way. And I'll give you every single thing that I have to keep you, to give you light, love, happiness, and education. Look, there's the long liquidations. I would have gotten rocked, see? With my 21x leverage playing games. So always lock in profits. See how I locked in profits? Lock in profits, baby. Lock in profits. Much love to you. She's adorable. All pleasure. Thank you. I have a 12-year-old girl. It goes way too fast, Sam. It does, man. It does. And I tell everybody, man, you're going to be, if you stick with crypto and you end up getting where you need to go, it's going to happen so much faster than you realize. Remember these times. What does F incoming mean? What does that mean, dude? Phil, why are you being so, what is that? Anyway, let's look at super chats. Always focus on the positive energy. Always focus on the positive. Okay. Pay yourself, not the exchange. I love you, Jamie. That's the best thing I've ever seen, dude. I'm tweeting that, dude. Can I tweet that? That's the best tweet I've ever seen, bro. I love it. I love that. Yo, that's hilarious. And lifers. You know what I mean? Life years. I used to write life years all the time. People are like, yo, I couldn't get the email. I'm like, oh yeah. Because I sent you the wrong one. It said crypto life years. And also we got another weirdo impersonating me. All right, look at this. You're blocked, crypto lifer with 2 R's and a 3. And what he doesn't realize, he can block me, but we can still visually videotape him and then tweet it out to everybody. And so he doesn't realize we have something called a camera, you fool. So they block me so I can't see it. But like, we see you, bro. We see you, you loser. Stop impersonating me, you freaking loser. Get your own hustle, man. I know you're watching me because you're probably obsessed. Because if you made a freaking 10,000 Twitter following thing for me, you are a weirdo. Get your own hustle. Leave me alone. You will be taken out in literally a couple hours, and you don't have a blue check. You're whack. Stay off of my back, man. You can't touch us. You hear me, boy? You hear me, boy? I'm on to you, boy. Oh, man. So crazy, man. I'm on to them, Sammy. I scan Twitter every day for those losers. Yo, you're the best, dude. It's been happening for a long time. Seems like an international bug for several. Interesting. Limitation is the biggest form of flattery. I know, right? We see you, loser. I remember when she was so small being born. Now she's huge. Congrats, Lifer, on the great family. Tell Crypto Wifer it's okay she missed 17K. I did too. Gotta love Elon for the blue check. I mean, once they implemented that, they changed my life. They changed my life because I was like, dude, I need this check. And because the check was all about clout before, like how popular somebody was. But like if you had a real business and a real life, you know what I mean? Like it was tough. You know, it wasn't what you wanted to happen. This is interesting here, this 15 on Bitcoin and Binance. I kind of want to get the energy up right now. I want to get the energy up. There we go, some deep house. Foghorn Leghorn, stop reading them long-headed books, boy. I love y'all, man. Troll the scammers. Love that. Elon hooked you ASAP. I know, right? He's the best, man. You need a screenshot and recording X for the computer so you don't have to. I have one of those, man. It's just funner to do it that way, bro. I could do that. I could have put it. It's so funny. Anyway, let's take a look at ES1. Is ES1 also dumping with the dollar? Ooh, the dollar about to lose. Ooh, it's getting saucy right now on the dollar index. We want the 7-minute bear flag to continue to dump, and it looks like it is, baby. Look at that. It's starting to break down. You know, it's breaking down. It did breach trend line. And look at that 7-minute about to fall to the downside. That tells me that Bitcoin might continue this. You know, it looks like it could continue this rally. Peter, come on, man. Girls are lovely. Buy her some. Peter. Borrow Jason Casper pump song. I don't know. Not. Well, I like my own music, man. 1K viewers. Let's smash the likes, baby. We're going to take a look at Lunacy, XRP, Bax, Dogechain, Seller, and Cosmos, and Blur. We have a bunch of altcoins to show you that people were asking about here on the channel. Just give us some time to figure out these world markets, and we'll get there. 11:16. The stream is just flying by recently. Leverage trading makes the time go by pretty fast, huh? Like it just disappears, right? Even if this goes to 48K, it's going to be sold, I think. I love these people, man. Just take it one day at a time, man. Take a deep breath, Bitcoin Mania. You're going to be okay. Just breathe. Everything's going to be fine. You're going to make it. You don't have to project that far into the future. I tell everyone the reason why you're worried or scared is because you're looking at the future and you're worried about it. The reason why you're upset is because you're thinking about the past. You must remain in the middle, which is in the present moment in time. Check it out. My man is working on a 3D crypto thing. Let me know if I can tease Cryptolicious. I just want to tease it, man. It's so cool looking. It's so hard not to show people this, man. It's so hard, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to Clinton Query. Go buy her a toy for the lifers, man. I will. You know what? I'll go and buy that toy on the live. We'll take this clip. My team will take this clip out. So remember to clip this out. And then I'll actually go buy the toy and we'll put this all together with the live stream and the clip. And we can say, hey, look how people give back. And look what you can do. So look at this. Look at this, dude. My man built this. It's a 3-day way to, it's 3D charting. And he's an insane coder. And then you can just like look at different charts together. It'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. You can pick different things. Phantom, Ethereum. If you throw Phantom in there, you can see how it's moving. Reload it. Oh, I don't want to put the password. Hold on. I got to load back in there. Let me find it. Stay tuned with me. This is the stuff coming out. I attract some of the most beautiful minds in the world, man. I'm telling you. I really do. And they come and they show up and we talk and we work it. It's absolutely amazing. I wasn't figuring out how to use it last night. I was like, what is going on here? Bear with me. We're still going to give you more data here, and we're going to figure it out. Oh, and there's the one you gave me that was hot. This one is hot. You can see Phantom compared to the other coins, right? And you see when Phantom started to get heated, all right, which was right here, the whole market started to kind of collapse. Phantom was a good indicator of what was happening. I didn't know you could zoom inside, too. Dude, this is bogged out. Do you ever think you would be trading three-dimensionally? We will. In VR, we'll be trading three-dimensionally next year with the lifers, baby. Okay. And we're at 33333 right there. Look at that. Interesting. All right, let me focus. Where is Bitcoin going to go? I got to focus. So the dollar index wants to continue to dump, telling me that Bitcoin's going to pump. We lose 100. That's psychological. It says we're going to come here and bounce off 100, probably come back to the top of the channel, possibly. But this could be it. Usually when you break back inside a falling wedges break down horribly, like in a nasty way. So let's just show you where we could end up here. When a falling wedge breaks down, it breaks down the length of the pole, and it breaks down pretty fast. Does that mean the dollar is going to dump all the way to 88? It's possible. And also, oh my gosh, look what I see now. Oh my gosh. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the downside. Dollar index to dump all the way down to the measured move at 89. You hear it here first. Looks like it's highly likely going to happen, right? You could draw a fib on that too. And look, you come down to the 706 at least. And even the golden pocket is lower than we are now. DXY in the 80s would be euphoria. That's Bitcoin up to 40,000, 42K, 48K, maybe even 50K. You know what I mean? There's definitely a chance. You got to be open-minded. If you're open-minded, you could dump. You got to be open-minded, you could pump. And I kind of wanted to long that 333 idea there. So look, this is our 7-minute flag. Wait for the 7-minute to reset. Back to the downside here. It could make bacon on the beach, man. Just going sideways, the measured move. So here would be the trade, right? Another quick scalp on the 7. This would be a scalp, a 7-minute scalp trade here. 8.99% entry here. Stop loss below the previous lows of the channel. Okay. Slap on my moving averages. See how we're doing. They're tight. They're ready to rock. That's bullish. You get above a point of control. You're ready to go. You are. Stop loss below both areas. 3.54. I like this trade. You know what I mean? Trade looks like it's very doable. Especially with the 4-hour in our favor. Other time frames are a little high, but if that dollar index takes the slump, we could make this trade. So I'll dabble in very lightly. 19x leverage. See, I never gone up to 33x leverage. I did actually, back in the day I did here and there. And I'm just going to play the trade exactly how the trade should be played. All right. This is very risky though. Don't do what I'm doing here. Entry is here. Stop loss is at 29,576. And the target is going to be 33,100. All right. 33,100, 29.5 entry on the dot. All right. So here you go. 33,100 bucks. Stop loss 29,576. Enter the trade. Estimated P&L. Boom. And we're going to be on the 7-minute time frame, which I kind of have to see on the futures exchange here. So hold on. Need the whole block to move up. 5-minute. I need the 7. I don't think I can get the 7 here. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. So I sold there and there. 2 sells. The entry was there, sold there and there. I love how it shows you where you got in, where you got out. You can't hide it. You can't fake the funk. You can't be like, oh, I won the trade. Everyone's like, no, you didn't. Your sell's way down here. You got in there. It's like, no, I got in there and I got out there. You know what I mean? But this is what we're going for. We're going for this pumpage. It's very, very rigid, right? But this is basically the idea of the trade. And what I love about it, look, we're already up. That's the fastest $2 you'll ever make in your life. You know what I mean? 33x long, and we're trading about a 0.24 Bitcoin, all right, a quarter Bitcoin. Okay, who's going to consensus with me too? Can't wait to go to consensus. We're going to be doing them. We're going to be doing them. All right. Yeah, so that's it. And then you just let the trade play out. Either you get stopped out or you don't. It is what it is. Okay, all-time history index. Hold on. Bigger time frames. All right. I'm just going to remove that trade for a second so I can see what the heck I'm doing. We call it the 7-minute trade. See that? And then we can get rid of that for now. Okay, cool. So I can teach you. So look, I believe we're going to the upside here. The daily's just getting started. When the daily gets started, a big move coming. And we've been talking about the 3-day chart coming to the 200 SMA. And it is so close now. It is so close. Oh, that's the liquidations? Yeah, let's take that off. Sorry. Look at this. How long have I been saying that we're going to hit this yellow line? Ever since we were down in here. I've been talking about this over and over again. When we hit the yellow line, all of YouTube has to be like, all right. This guy's strategy is pretty money, man. You know what I mean? Because he's been saying this for freaking 3 weeks straight. For 3 weeks straight. And honestly, what I love about it is you can check me on that. Look at Earth Homes. Make yourself an Earth ship today. It's the greatest way to live in an Earth ship. I'm telling you, I've been researching these for like 7 years now. They blow my mind. Make an Earth ship. They're like the coolest things in the world. Most sustainable way to live is on an Earth ship. But you go to my videos here and you go to this weekly. We're doing that weekly technical analysis for investors, right? So we can go back all the way to 2 weeks ago, right? To the weekly technical analysis for investors. This is March 24th, all right? And we're taking dominance, the DXY, right? I'm talking about Bitcoin dominance. Can it not get back above that? I said if we do, we're going to punch up to the line. Where's my Bitcoin idea, though? Look, oh, man. We're at 27,000. Massive move to the upside. Look at this. So funny, right? And where do I got to show the 3-day chart. There it is. And I keep talking about the 3-day getting back to that 200 SMA. All right? Right here. It's very likely we pump up to this area, right? I've been showing this for 2 weeks now, since March 24th. Now where are we at? Boom. I'm just saying, like, that was down to 27,000. I don't like to talk about myself. I like to let the work pay, just do the work, you know? So that's the work right there. And we're likely to come up to that zone. And when the 3-day chart just hits this line, we tend to get a big move. Also, I've been showing this as an inverted head and shoulder. Someone who's just a pattern trader would have just seen this in the pump to the upside. I saw some real expert traders that I watched saying that, be careful, big dump. And anything is possible. Maybe we do dump. I looked at the bear scenario. We are in a rising wedge. Anything could happen. So look, now the 1 hour is in kind of an indecisive place too. It's kind of the same 7-minute trade there, right, that we're in. 1 hour would have to flip to the upside. Looks like it may. All right, we go back here to this idea. BOOKMAP showing more liquidity to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for BOOKMAP. Very interesting. And look, now we have some more orders stacked. 30,000, 31,000. They're not as thick, but they're bigger than the orders down here. Now they're trying to hide. Everyone knows what's going on now. They're trying to hide. They're like, we're with you, man. And what happens is they can do whatever they want, but when everybody gets afraid of the banking system, which they shouldn't because it's a fake emotion acting real, there's always but when people are concerned and realize that they have to do something different, 1 hour says we're going to 32,800. All right, that would be a big move on the 1 hour time frame. So I would be watching this. That looks really nice. Like, and it's starting to break out. It really is starting to break out. Is it short squeeze time yet? No, we already did the short squeeze. You're late. You're late, man. We've been eating the shorts for the last hour and a half. You're a little late to the party, man. And look, that's how you make a quick 3% a day. I consistently nail 3% over and over and over again. I just gotta, if I had raised the leverage and up the ante, my liquidation is 29,500, still pretty close. I mean, that's pretty crazy, right? I don't know how people do 200x leverage. Like, that's insane. But if I see the 7 go to flip, I will raise the leverage into the 7 minute. See? So let's go back to the 7. Dude, it is starting to flip, and it's bouncing off the channel. It tells me that the 7 minute is going to move. Look at that. It's like respecting the zone here, right? Could be flipping as the 5 minute extra low. It is. Dude. Do I go hard or go home? 33 already is very high for me. Chintzy a little bit more. This is going to be one of my first times I'm ever above 50. 59, it's got to control, right? Look. Now this is getting crazy. All right? Now this is getting crazy. And so the other trade needs a stop loss. Okay. All open positions have take. All right, set up and click above to view the records. All right, cool. Be high. We are high on the shorts in the meantime. 77%. Would you wait for the 1 minute to come down? Not really. Sam hitting the next level. Let's see what happens. So I'll get smashed, too. That's the thing. I don't like to lose money. I like to make money. You know what I mean? I like to make money. I like to keep my milk money. You know what I mean? I like to keep my milk money. We have a heavy resistance that we need to break back above, too. Right here. All right? But I'm showing you the 4-hour time frame wants the moon. It does. And I've been talking about the moonage of the 4-hour. And really, this is the 4-hour. It was this. Sorry. The 4-hour was this right here. It was this flag that broke out that we've been talking about. And that's in the money now. And had you been watching my live stream last night, I positioned basically anyone that wanted to get that free information to know exactly what was happening. 1,000 people watching. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But look here. We go to live. And I was live last night, right? Right here. Another in. Wait, no. Bull run. This one. Yeah. And some people think this is the live, right? They're getting confused, I think. But look. And I said, right, there's your flag right there. And it says live bookmap 4-hour pump. And basically, we started with the 4-hour. I eventually went to smaller time frames because I realized, oh, people can't, like, they're not going to be able to, like, you know. But there's your flag right there. And all you had to know was how to play a flag when the 21 was pretty close to price action. And we were going to get a bit of move to the upside. Shout out to anyone that jumped on into this night stream. When it says no lifer, people are like, where is he? Where is he? It said no lifer. Like it said right there, no lifer. But maybe people don't understand. Like, Sam is not on camera, you know. This is just and it says Bitcoin live bookmap and charts, no lifer, 4-hour pump. And people kept giving me like, where is he? Where is he? It was just so funny. But look, this gave it to you straight. You know what I mean? And we're still doing all right. We're hanging in there. V-Chain, thoughts on lunacy, XRP backs. All right, we got so much to do. And that brings me to the news, everybody. That brings me to the news. The news will set us free. No, it won't, but we'll find out some information that we may want to know. All right. Okay. London Stock Exchange unit to clear Bitcoin derivatives. London Stock Exchange LC division plans to begin clearing Bitcoin index futures and options in a deal with CFO. London Stock Exchange Group, in a step in its crypto as its French clearinghouse unit signed a deal with institutions. I mean, they know where the money is. They're seeing no one wants to trade the dollar anymore. They're going to lose tons of money on trading the dollar, right? You can only short it now, so you can't. The spreads are getting smaller. So they're like, we need another instrument to pay everybody. Like, you get it? Like, you need another instrument to pay everybody. All right? And so I was hoping I wasn't freaking muted. So that they're adding Bitcoin derivatives because they want the money, man. And they know that's where the money is. Look, everyone's trading it today. eToro to offer crypto trading directly to the Twitter users. A new partner will seek social investing firm to provide Twitter users with real-time prices for crypto stocks and other assets while directing them to eToro platform to invest. Very smart deal with eToro. Twitter's blowing up. I've never had so much fun on Twitter than I've had in the last few days, the last few weeks. Twitter's been amazing. And, you know, to add Twitter to the case, you know, and to bring in eToro, this is awesome news. This got to get you excited. This is awesome. And DeFi exchange Uniswap launches Uniswap mobile wallet. The mobile wallet will allow users to buy crypto with fees as low as 2.55%. That's a horrible fee. That's a high fee. Uniswap's always been a little sketchy. And Ethereum, too. I mean, they charge you so much for Ethereum. Just the other day, I was getting a coin. I had to pay so much more for the coin on the Ethereum mainnet. And then when I went to BNB, it was $6.94 to grab the coin on Uniswap. I was showing this on the live. And it was 30 cents to grab the coin on BNB. And it's the same coin. If the coin went up, you got the same, right? Why would you pay $6 when you could pay 40 cents? Makes no sense to me. Doesn't make any sense to me at all. I don't get it. So this is cool. I like that they're making a wallet. I don't know why they're gouging people for 2.5%. Come on, guys. It's DeFi. Like, you know, you could probably get away with 0.5%. I think that's a little high. I'm not a fan. I'd rather probably just use my MetaMask wallet. And if I can get the coin, and also locks you into Uniswap only. They're trying to keep you in one spot. It's about being multi-chain here. You know, places like Rubik really are where I live. Like, I live on Rubik. I mean, it's cross-chain technology aggregator, right? Launch app. And I've never reached out to the team for Rubik, but look, 15,005 plus tokens, 3333. Look at that. Come on now. Why does it, every time I do something, it's so crazy. It's either the 77 or the 333s. But Rubik is the place to be. And that kind of taps into this news. So I wouldn't want to get locked into the Uniswap wallet. And that brings you the news of the day. We're in and out with that news, baby. We're in and out with the news. All right. Only problem is the eToro is pretty bad for trading crypto, but at least it will increase the crypto hype. Yeah, it'll bring in more people. That's one good thing that you're saying. It'll add to, you know, into the people that know about cryptocurrency, for sure. Oh, this one rocks. This one rocks. Okay. Bitcoin holding 3,379. Now we're up $5. We locked in another 2.5% on the move. Okay. We're going to continue to grind here every single day. And I was in Demetra, just so you know. I had money in Demetra. I made 100% gains on Demetra. And I put in a pretty penny. So I made a nice gain today. Today was a beautiful day to be alive, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. So I make way more money trading spot. I want to make that clear. You know, I don't think that I almost like, oh, like, do they know that? You know, it's funny. I just laugh, man. But yeah, we're doing them. And Demetra banging on them to the upside. I'm just looking at my coin Gecko. Oh, no, not that one. Not that portfolio, the other portfolio. Nice. Conflux still moving. Yeah, I made $1,000 off Demetra. Unbelievable. What a beautiful move for Demetra to the upside. And that thing looks like it could continue to the upside too. I like what I'm seeing for Demetra. Bang, bang, bang. To the upside. To the upside for Demetra. The AI portfolio up $2,000 on the day. Beautiful day to be alive, man. Fear don't make me silence you. Tell her, Gina. Telling Gina. Don't mess with my Gina. Should we add to the long? I can't ever tell you what to do, man. Don't ask me what to do with your long. I would never tell you what to buy or sell ever in my life. If anyone ever does that, that's not me. Somebody else playing games. Okay? And look, that did pump on the 7. Little bit there. Still holding an inverted head and shoulder. And I've noticed inverted head and shoulders are just like an ascending triangle. See this? So let me not like confuse the snooze out of you. But there you go. All right, and then you have another measured move. Gina, are you making money yet? Are you trading hardcore yet, Gina? I'm going to make a pro trader out of you yet, Gina. You come here for the laughs. You're going to leave here with the gains, baby. We're going to make sure you go all the way, baby. My dream is to be silenced by Gina. Oh, my gosh. That's 3 drum rolls, man. Oh, Jamie, you're too much, man. Oh my gosh, it's too much for me. You guys are trying to make me like lose. It's just insane. Oh my gosh, this is too much. I love you all. This is great, bro. Look offended. I don't know how many times I've come to this stream and just like completely lost my lunch laughing. You guys are just, I love y'all. I wouldn't want to be with a different group of people, man. The livers. I cannot wait till we have a meetup when we're all face to face. And like, it's going to be the funniest thing. Like, we're going to be like, yo, it's going to make it that much better. It's going to make it that much better. Unbelievable. Let's bring that music down a little bit, but you guys are the best. I love you all. Thank you so much, man, for the light, love, and happiness that you bring into my life. I really appreciate it. I'm ready to be put on timeout, Gina. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. When meetup, I'm going to be in Austin, Texas, the 26th and the 28th. Anyone who goes to Consensus will see me. Meet up there. I'm going to be in Bitcoin Miami, the 18th, like the 17th, 16th, 17th, and 18th, something like that. So both of those places are great places for a meetup for people to jump on in. Definitely come on into the fold. We'd love to see you there. All right. Remember, my name's Sam. I'll be in your stream until the day I reign on my work, baby. Shout out to Deether Batul, man. We love you, Deether. Am I saying that right? Deether, yeah. Or it almost looks like die ether. You know what I mean? Like, do you want ether to die? It's funny. I'll be ready to put on. Man, I may go to both. I may drive to Texas unless I get a dog sitter. Okay. Kill it 100, Sam. Love you, bro. Ooh, and the trade boom for us. 400, baby. And now we're up another 5.8%. I thought I went harder on the leverage. I guess I didn't the initial position. But I thought I would have made more. I still don't understand, like, exactly what's happening, too, all the time. But look, there's another 5% gain. I'm just saying, right? I would lock that in. I'll lock in 5%. You think we'll keep pumping? I don't know. I don't think anything. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. All right. The 4-hour time frame says more is going. 4-hour time frame says we are going to the upside. This flag wants to break out the length of the pole here. You put it right here. It says we're going to about 32,300 is the target. all right, of this next pump to the upside. 4 hour usually takes over and just pins the whole market. It's very likely that it does do this too. A little bit of bearish divvy, but we had it there. We kind of negated the bearish divergence so far. Lack of bearish momentum and falling volume with falling price tells me there will be a reversal, and we got the reversal. I don't know why I got this little X thing here. Bitcoin either continue their climb, Ethereum rallies, Bitcoin-friendly PPI data. Yeah, we had PPI data today. Let's talk about that. Bitcoin-friendly PPI data boosts bulls as Ether price fights for 2K. PPI hints further inflation drops to come. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView showed hovering near 3250. We nailed it. Financial commentary, the commissary letter was among those. The month-on-month drop in PPI values was the largest since the peak in March of 2022. The overall peak inflation rate has fallen. Dude, huge news. Huge news. Huge news. Bullish for Bitcoin. And the traders win every time, baby. The traders win every time. The overall PPI inflation has fallen from 11 to 2.7, dude, since June 22 and less than 1 year ago. There also has not been a monthly increase in PPI inflation since June of 2022. Bullish for Bitcoin, dude. Unbelievable. That's amazing. So that's another reason why we got the pump. And now we're at 420, up another $17, up 8%, moving on the move. And I went hard. I thought I'd be making way more money than that because I went so hard. I got to go to 100x at this point. So crazy. And we did it again. We did it again. And look, you can do that right out of the chart. That's really cool. And come right back in. I love that. We've never really done that on the channel. 7 minutes about the moon. See that twist on the stochastics? Tells me it's about to blast. And we get above this resistance. We're going to the target. Target is 32,300. Don't forget it. Gotta set it. $100 million. I love gold. What he's like, only sailors use. She's like, nobody uses corn. She's like, what did she say about this? And she said something about condoms, right? And he was like, well, they should, those filthy baggers. They go from port to port. Sorry, X-rated. It's just so, this is the funniest part of that whole movie. They go from port to port. I was like, oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Interesting. Futures market pumping, doing its thing. We'll get to the altcoins, I promise. Ban protocol whenever you get a chance, Lifer. Hold your horses. You see I'm busy. You see what I'm doing over here. I got you, Xander. I got you. All right, we got the news. We got Bitcoin. We got the total market cap. When we talk to the dollar index, we don't even need ES1, really. We're not even coupled with it anymore. You know what I mean? We don't care. Crypto market don't care. You know, guys care about S&P futures, man. I used to go over it every single day, right? So here, the 7-minute wants to move out of this little flag, just like Bitcoin's in a 7-minute flag. And if we can get that move up, it's going to follow Bitcoin to the upside, right? I believe it's following Bitcoin now, right? It's the other way around. But this is the flag that you want to see. 1 hour still has legs. And I want to see the S&P move to 4251. And look, the 4 hour just getting started. So this is what you're seeing. You're seeing a flag on the 4 hour time frame about to pump. And that would tell me that the measured move is going to be right there at 4250, right? I'm predicting a move for the S&P above this point of control to get to 4250. It's highly likely based on the 4 hour time frame. Lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. And that beautiful flag that has it's like a bull pennant. And that is a 68% chance of a break to the upside. The measured move is the length of this whole pole, actually. Pause. And that could get us even higher to the upside. And so that's another idea that I got for you at 43,380. 4,380. All right. I guess all coins are ready to pump also. I like Immutable X. We talked about it last night. It's on my radar. Immutable X. All right. Why do I like it? What's going on? Well, it's in this giant cup and handle, Adam and Eve double bottom there. Resistance. Bounce. There's a point of control. As long as it stays above the point of control, this thing is going to moon. And it's going to moon soon. It's going to moon soon like a monsoon. I like what I'm seeing. And I talk about the 3-day chart a lot, the 2-day chart. Look, they both want to absolutely blast to the upside. 2-day chart has a golden cross approaching right now. I love front running them. Really good time to front run the golden cross right as it's approaching. Very, very interesting time to be alive, right? And if you don't sit through the bear market, you don't get blessed with these beautiful days. you get, you don't get it. You just don't get them. BOOKMAP is fighting the dollar index. People are just dropping it like a bad habit. They're dropping the dollar index like a bad habit. They know that it can hang. They know it's not going to do what it needs to do. God's Unchained, Immutable X. What makes you so sure it's bullish and not bearish? Because I'm looking at the stochastics RSI and I trade it religiously. Yeah. 16K was the bottom. 95% we bottomed already. And I've said it over and over again. Just opened my first trade on MEXC. I really like how you can drag your TP and stop loss up with ease. It's so nice, baby. It's so nice. And Aaron, don't be shy. The reason why I like trading on MEXC, and shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody out here. You're all blessings. You're all blessings in my life because you understand. You understand, all right? Join the trading group today. I would greatly appreciate it, okay? Join the trading group. You're going to get a lot out of it, I promise. I'm going to give you everything I have. Really not much else to say. Join the trading group, though, all right? Do it. Do it. And don't worry, I will get to the super chats right now. We're going to get into them right now. Join the trading group, and I'm telling you, MEXC is the place to be. All right, MEXC is the place to be. Jump into MEXC today. It'll blow your mind. It'll absolutely blow your mind. And what I do is I can pin both these links for you in the comment section so you don't have to find them. You don't have to look for them. Join the Discord and go to MEXC. And you can join MEXC as well. If you hit the MEXC link, it's going to take you here to the Crypto Lifer campaign. Deposit and trade earn 9,100 possible, depending on how much you put on in and how much you trade. The more volume, the better you're going to get. Look at all these awesome things that you can get. And then they've erased the 0.1% spot fee. Their spot right now is 0 fees. They decided to go to 0 fees for spot. No one else is doing this in the entire game. 0 fees. All right. I was up 14. I'm up 2.83. I don't like losing money. That's the thing. I see no reason to lose money because I know how to make it. So why would I lose it? You know what I mean? That's the one thing about it. That's why I'm more cautious about the bag. All right. Let's get into these super chats. Let's break it down for you. We'll get them done. We'll get them done. We'll get them done. Don't you worry. We got 13 minutes. Barely. You know. Sam, can you get MEXC to get an OCO trade, please? I don't think so. And that's why I trade futures on there. You know what I mean? Because you could do 1x future. You could just do future with no lever. And that's the same, basically the same. And then you have it all ready to go with the take profit and the stop loss, right? Can we make 500% gains instead of losing 16? I mean, that would be amazing, right? If we hit this trade. It'd be an awesome trade to hit. If we can hold on and not get stopped out. Liquidation is 29.5 though. And we'll lose the $200. I'm isolated though, so I can't lose my account. I trade isolated, not cross. If I traded cross, the liquidation level would be way lower, but they could dip into my entire account and drain it. So that's kind of the difference between isolated. Ooh, wow, we're getting the pump now. Look how fast it comes back right after the dippy doll. Another $20, 9%. Lock it in. Lock it in, man. Lock it in. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Finance does that too. Crypto Cash. It happens, man. You can't get your whole water filled. It is what it is. Just go back and keep filling it till you get it in. All right. I collect and convert to BNB. Gina knows how to turn her dust into BNB dust. She's like, snatch it. Snatch it. How's metal, Gina? Remember, you love trading metal. That's your coin. How's your coin, Gina? All right, let's hit the super chats. We got V-Chain. Thoughts on Luna C? I got a lot of work ahead of me right now. Super chats are hard. It's hard work to do super chats. Because, like, it's the one time where I have to be disciplined. Like, I mean, I am disciplined when I'm trading, but it's fun to be free, right? Now I'm like, nope. Sam, you got to do it. You got to do what you got to do. All right, so look. I got V-Chain in this giant falling wedge in the 4-hour time frame. All right, let's break down what I'm seeing. First, you want to go to the daily when you're looking at any asset. And we have it in a giant falling wedge. I love V-Chain. I still hold it, just so you know. I got it in under like half a penny. So I 5X the V-Chain. I'm still holding it to this day. We'll see what happens, right? It went to 27. Sold a little bit, but not enough. Should have sold way more. Forrest did call the top, though, man. God bless Forrest OX Stacker, man. So look, it's in a symmetrical triangle with the length of the pole here, and it's barely breaching. The daily's a little high, but it doesn't mean it can't get a push out. I've been looking at the 2-day and the 3-day chart. They're a little, it's interesting. It's struggling. I mean, does it come back down to here if Bitcoin does a massive move and the altcoins kind of bleed? It's really not out the water yet for VeChain. Or does it double bottom there? You know what I mean? The reason being is the 2-day chart looks a little overbought compared to a lot of coins, and so does the daily. We can look at our 4-hour time frame. Our 4-hour wants to move, so it looks like it's going to attempt to follow Bitcoin here. I had that little flag. That played out, technically. I don't know when I drew that. A couple days ago, someone asked me about VeChain. It doesn't have the healthiest chart. I'll be honest with everybody. It doesn't have the healthiest chart. And a lot of times I put this in a zone here. I mean, you're in like a bit of a slanted up symmetrical, which is a rising wedge. Rising wedges break up 60% of the time, but the idea is to trade the 4-hour time frame and let the 4-hour time frame do its thing. Don't stress the other time frames. 4 hours says we could go up to 1877% gains on the move. I wouldn't trade this. There's far better setups out there, in my humble opinion. For me personally, I'll hold it long term. But, you know, if Bitcoin moves, the top 100 coins move, and VeChain's in the game. So you're going to get a pretty... if that doesn't happen, if the 4-hour comes up and starts to curve down, and you got to get above the resistance, smart move to watch like the 7 or the 5 and look for a retest. After it breaks out, the retest would be the greatest place to get into the trade. All right? Shout out to everybody here. Thank you for the love. Let's take a look at LUNC. I was looking at LUNC actually earlier today. I believe we have it in a falling wedge as well here. See? And I'm talking about it breaking out and then making a flag. That would be the greatest place to get in. Right now, it's a little sketchy because it's like, what is it doing? And the daily's a little high. So I'm looking for it to break out. Let me move this over because it's been a while now, right? And I'll do it a different way, or a neater way. But I'm looking for it to break out to the upside, like so. Right? And then I want it to retest, like so. Right? And then if it can do that, I also want it to stay inside of a pattern. And that would be the place I'd like to get in. Right in here. But not now, in my humble opinion, because I want to see that it gets above the next resistance. It is holding pretty nice. Fibonacci is like an 88. It's like a 90% retracement. You can see that. You're sitting at about an 86 retracement. I mean, this thing is just, you know. So it is pretty low. High risk, high coin. I'm showing you how I would trade it for less risk, even though it has high risk. LUNC. Let's take a look at XRP. Our baby XRP. Golden Cross, front run these, right? We're talking about that idea. And I've been pointing out this 4-hour falling wedge for a long time, right? It's been like if you hold shift down, then hold this and then zoom over. Since I put out the trade here, it's been 8 days. 8 days sideways behavior. Tells me something's brewing, and now you're back above the zone. That tells me that you've gotten above resistance and that you're very likely to move. Front run the Golden Cross. I believe it was on the 2-day or the daily. Yeah, so you front run the Golden Cross of the daily. Entry really was the lows at 48. You're already at 59.11. And look at this daily. I mean, this daily wants the moon. Remember, VeChain was high on it. It didn't look the same, right? XRP it looks like something's brewing here. ISO 22 coins are doing something. And there's a hidden bullish divergence there. That's flat while that moves to the upside. That is a hidden bullish. And I've been backtesting these ideas for these smaller hidden bullishes. Wow. That's a gem right there. Highly likely a big move coming out of XRP, in my humble opinion. 4-hour time frame pushing up, ready to go too as well. That looks like a moneymaker right now, in my humble opinion. XRP about to blast on the daily. 4-hour looking absolutely amazing. And my system says all systems go for XRP. Again, I do hold XRP. I want to make it clear, 10,000 coins. All right? So, but I've been holding them for years. So, like, whether you trade this or not, it means nil to me. But XRP looks very likely for a big pump. XRP looking pretty scrumptious to me for a little bit of a dessert, right? Little bit of money, man. XRP, baby. XRPZ. I love it. And I love ALTRADY. Track all your coins on ALTRADY. That's where I do all my API trading, right? We wanted to implement MEXC, but we had a hard time getting API in there. We did the best we could. We couldn't end up doing it with Ben, you know, the owner of ALTRADY. But you know, it's okay. I have reasons for both on both sides, so you know, no cause for alarm. It was just reasons on both sides. They said they didn't want the bots using API liquidity and just front running everybody, which I thought was actually kind of pretty admirable. He said that's why everyone gets better liquidity on MEX. And I was like, that's interesting. But again, can't be confirmed or denied. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I just wanted to see. Nice. 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 Boom. And I just took Demetra for a nice gainer, man. And I'll average back in at the right point in time. That thing just moons, man. Okay. Speaking of XRP, how is Muser doing? You know, he's in Thailand. He's been in Thailand for a while. I haven't spoken to him in months, dude. One of my best friends. We speak all the time, but I haven't spoken to him in months. Every once in a while, we talk here and there. But he's been in Thailand with his brother. You know, they want to set up a restaurant, he was saying. Like, I've been don't know exactly what he's up to. But, you know, I love him to death. He's like my brother from another. And he'll be back. He'll be back. I told him to push that channel. I told him the channel would change his life. But you know what? Everyone has different places. You know, he's doing other things. And, you know, he wants to start a business. I believe he's talking about starting a restaurant in Thailand, man. And he also bought like a farm. He made a big changes with his life. His family and him together sold their home that they had been living in for like 20 years since I was a kid. And they sold it at the peak of the market. And he was from Martha's Vineyard, so the house went for $2.5 million. And he was able to buy a farm up in New Hampshire. And that's awesome, right? You know, so he bought I think 20 to 40 acres of land too. All right. 3D Cryptos on Twitter, baby. You're the man, dude. You're smart. Follow my man 3D Cryptos on Twitter. This is my man. I got 3D Crypto Skulls. I don't see it coming up, man. I don't see it coming up. I see 3D Crypto Swarm and Skulls. Is it 3D Crypto? No, I don't know. Not coming up for me. I can't find it. MEXC on the perpetual, baby. MEXC on the perpetual. We're still holding 410 too. Trade's still going well. Up another 7% gains on MEXC. All right. Okay. Let's get back into BAX. BAX looks beautiful to me. I personally like the trade. Daily's really good. Moving average a little far apart, but we're at the golden pocket. 2-day chart looks good to me. I mean, yeah. Burn, baby, burn, right? 12-hour about to blast. I mean, dude, this thing looks hot as a pancake right now. Again, I just go by moving averages. They're tight. I go by falling volume with falling price. It's happening. I go by the MACD. I go by the SRSI in a falling wedge. And look, a shoulder, a head and a shoulder there too. Pretty interesting, right? I mean, that's far out. Like, that's likely to make a bit of a move, in my humble opinion, to the upside. That's awesome. You can double click any indicator. We can fine tune that too. But it's definitely, to me, an inverted head and shoulder. No ifs, ands, or buts about it on the RSI, right? It's a drunken inverted. And once you breach this trend line on the RSI, you're going to make bacon on the beach. Hey, Lois, I think I'm going to grow a beard. Hey, Chris, go to your room before I put my foot up here. Everybody, we're going to leave Meg at the gas station. No, we're not. We love Meg. No more making fun of Meg on the show. Somebody told me it offended them, and they didn't want it happening. So I said, no way. We're never going to do that again on the show. We're always going to talk about Meg in the best light possible. Isn't that right, Meg?
Thank you, Peter.
I got to work on Meg.
Peter.
I can get Lois.
Hey, Dad. How come we can't go out and play with Brian today?
I can almost do them all. I just got to work on them all. I'll start doing Chris for you guys, too. I can replicate any voice. It just takes me a second. We all have AI in our brains. Look at the 77 right there. The 77 always creeps around when it's looking nice. And this coin has been hot for us. Bullish. And, you know, Bitcoin stealing the show, but altcoins kind of coming up behind. All right. Why did this guy go dumping? Who did that? He's out. I gotta remove that dude. It's so weird. And now we're booming up another 8% gains here. 30,425 for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at a BOOKMAP. Yeah, BOOKMAP wants more. They're building liquidity up. 30,005. They're going to raise the roof up into here. They're going to squeeze more shorts right now. That's what's about to happen. This is a clinic. We're running a straight clinic today. Running a straight clinic. Right? Straight clinic on these alts. Clinic on this Bitcoin. We locked and loaded. DXY dumping face. And we're going to keep watching that DXY on that 7-minute flag and see that it could. Ooh, look at that. It went down just like we suggested. Bang! Now it is double bottoming. It is double bottoming. But now the shorts are about to get squeezed for Bitcoin. Show me the shorts and show me the squeeze. I want to see a squeeze right now. Show me a liquidation. Show me a liquidation. You heard what I said. I'm the lifer. I said, show me a liquidation. I want to see it right now. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Thanks, B. Okay, Doge Chain, Seller, Cosmos, Blur, Band, LMT, Mix, and Quant. Remember, if you have to leave and you don't get your super chat, we do timestamp the super chats. So you can come back and you'll be able to get it. So even if you don't see it live, you'll get what you want. All right? Remember that. We have ways of correcting all the issues here on the channel. Never be scared. Never be worried. Look, that's an ascending triangle looking really, really nice. Highly likely to make a move to the upside here on Doge Chain. 7-minute scalp, though. Bigger time frame suggests more coming out of the falling wedge. Hi, my beautiful love. That's the love of my life. Her name is Beebs. I make her laugh all the time. We spend the whole day laughing, don't we, babe? All the time. Except when I'm hangry. Except when I need an egg, right? What, babe? Yeah, we have to go grounding. What is grounding, everybody? But I like to ground, though. Everybody, are you grounding enough? Exploring earth science and benefits behind it. People typically perform grounding outdoors by lying on the ground or submerging themselves in water. You can also use grounding mats, sheets, or other equipment. Go outside. And it's putting your bare feet on the ground, right? That's what it means. Submerging, lying on the ground. You can increase your skin to earth contact while lying on the ground. You can do it in the grass. You're going to ground yourself in this way, be able to take proper precautions, and never lie somewhere you could be injured. Don't get, there's the short squeeze that we wanted. I got it. We got it. And now we're mooning on the exchange, and we're doing damage again. Now we're up another 10%. I'm teaching you how to get 5, 10, 50. We open this trade again. Look, I've shown you meticulously over and over how to lock in profitos. Who is that? Oh, I thought I heard someone else talking. So look, Doge Chain could flip on the daily. There's a giant cup and handle. I like what I'm seeing here for Doge Chain, and the 1-hour time frame suggests it could be a move. It's a little high, though. So 7-minute scalp possible. I like what I'm seeing on the 7-minute scalp. It's an ascending triangle that could do damage on the beach, right? When did we lose this guy? So, right now I'd trade the 7-minute, then wait for the 1 hour to reset. But the bigger time frames look good for Doge Chain. And what's our measured move on the bigger idea? Takes us all the way to about 2.002, so 0.2%, right? And that's like a double up from the 13. You go to 14. You go to 24 from 13, right? Possible scalp there on the 7-minute. High risk, high reward, though. But for sure, possible scalp on the 7. If you like to scalp 7-minute time frames, which I don't mind doing here and there, usually not on an altcoin, though. Usually on a bigger liquidity idea, right? And now we're at 3,430. Starting to moon, baby. Starting to moon. So we got a little more liquidations. We had 5 again, and we got rejected by 5. So we're having some resistance issues here, which I'm going to have to go over for the trading group when I get out of the zone. Dogecoin going up here to 001510 is the target on the 7-minute scalp. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, and I have no clue where this is going to go. I just look at probabilities of oscillators. Nothing more, nothing gain, baby. And again, accurate call for Bitcoin that I put out live on the live stream at 3 in the morning, and that thing moon, you'd be in the moon right now. You'd be in the moon. You'd be all the way to the moon. 42% for MEMC, right? APL, these are all the gains today. Like, this is insane. Only in this trading group with the lifers, we nailed Bitcoin. We got it all, baby. We got it all. Grounding in the redwoods is exhilarating. You're so funny. I love you, brother. Shout out to the Crypto Clan. Shout out to Crypto Cash. The new cell phone tower next to my home is grounding me. Good. You're so funny, man. Haven't heard of DC in a while. Can you check out Lena? High Block says we took most liquidity, Sam. Amen. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. So look, we lock in profits yet again. 5.5%. We can lock in those profits. Well, this could be a longer trade if we don't get kicked out. But we're $1,000 away. I'm going to keep the trade open, I guess. Let it rock out. I like that 7-minute time frame. You know what I mean? Okay, Volt Eno version 2 is on the way up. FOMO about to kick in. Possibly. Or do you just want it to go up? And that's kind of your thing. Maybe you're just saying, I never know if someone's just trying to pump a bag on a tweet or a comment, or if they're just really serious. You know what I mean? Show me the charts and I'll show you the news, man. Like, just look at a chart. You know, whatever the chart says, that's what it is. Funny, I never typed in Cosmos. I never realized Atom is called Cosmos, but like, to me, it's Atom. You know what I mean? So Atom is mooning on the 7. I like what I'm seeing here for Atom. And look, I like Atom here in this inverted head and shoulder. This is what I'm looking for. I believe Atom can get all the way up here to the target. 127% gains. It's going to gap up a little bit of alt season. Atom back to 25. And that's really, you have to remember, we're still going to be at the very beginning stages of what could be a very big move for Atom. So, in the 2-day chart, looking good to me. I like what I'm seeing on the 2-day. About to get above the 200 SMA. You get above this point of control, which you are right now. Atom is going to moon. I can see Atom going up big. I love Atom. It's one of my bigger, I've held it for a long time. So I love Atom. Just to be clear, I got into Atom at $3, $4, $5. I started going over it. Atom never left its gains from the last bull run. That's what's beautiful. We got into Atom down here, 2, 3, and 5. And the lowest it ever went to was 586, but it was only there for a split second. People realize its interoperable nature, how it connects multiple blockchains. It really, really gives you what you need when it comes to under the hood type of blockchain. When I say under the hood, I mean a carburetor connects other parts of the engine. It's all about being under the hood. You know what I mean? And Atom is under the hood. It does the damage. It does what it's supposed to do. Atom, baby, Atom. All right? And the 2-day chart says we could get a blast to the upside. I like what I'm seeing for Atom. All right, Blur, Band, LMX, MIT, and Quant. We got to stop, though, at that point. No more super chats. I greatly appreciate it. $69.91 in chat revenue. Thank you so much for the love. I greatly appreciate it. So we'll go back to the 1 hour now on Blur. Hit auto. It'll give us the chart really fast. Let's keep it moving. So Blur, someone said they like what's happening to Blur. I see this long bowl-shaped idea. I put out Blur here in the move, and look, we did gain. Blur did pump. I don't think I ever took credit for this 37% gains out of Blur. Nice move to the upside. Blur making a long bowl, a long elongated bowl here. Just taking its time. Taking its time, right? It's kind of an Adam and Eve in a way. I don't know. Let's research. Let's get rid of everything and look back at it again. So Blur came out, and then it just got sold off by the insiders. That's what happens every single time. It kind of sickens me. They said it's supposed to be fair and all this, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, right. So we'll see. Not a huge fan of the project after kind of what I saw on the lows there. You know what I mean? But again, anything is possible. What happened to this guy here? Let's rechange this boss HS. Okay. You know why? It always it shrinks the MACD. I don't know. I don't understand why. Waste my time. I have to like expand just to look at what the MACD's doing. I could double click it and be like, where are you, MACD? Okay. So, I mean, what I see for Blur is this. This is interesting. There it is right there. Okay. Your two trend lines meeting at the middle. Bit of a symmetrical triangle, 50-50. But it is pretty, at the bottom. Looking like it's going to come back down and test the bottom of the trend line, though. Let's get this tight. So, yeah, I wouldn't touch Blur until Blur came back down. All right. I wouldn't touch Blur until Blur came back down. Or if it doesn't and it gets kind of euphoric, it'll break back up. Usually retest this zone. So I'm looking for the retest or this area. This would be my favorite place to get in. I'm personally not touching this coin. I just think there's something weird about it. I'm not a huge fan, but you never know. I mean, that's also not true, though. It's an NFT marketplace. It should go up in value over revenue, which has an ecosystem, which actually creates, has something to it. I just feel like it's a little too controlled by the insiders. I don't know why I get this vibe from it, Let's take a look at Band by Xander. Sorry, it was like the first thing at the beginning of the day. I was like, yeah, let me get to that. And, I mean, Bitcoin took precedent, right? Bitcoin took precedent. We did lose the liquidity on high block. So I just don't like to lose. I personally don't like to lose a trade. You know what I mean? Especially at that high a leverage. What do I do? Only time will tell. Take the money, Sam. Take the money and run, Sam. Take the money and run. All right, I did it. I was high leverage for that point, too. Hey, but that added to the trade. You keep adding to the trade. And I'll look back if there's another trade later on today. I'll clear my mind. I'll meditate. And I'll come back with a whole fresh look at the market. And I won't be caught up in the emotions that could be coming from being in or out of the trade. And sometimes that's as important as just not as closing the trade. Is just understanding that you want to be in the zone, right? I didn't look at I should have kind of looked at the chart too a little more. I was up all night. You got to give me some credit. I'm on like 3 hours of sleep yet again. Which reminds me. Anyway, next super chat, and I would like to get off the live stream, but my commitment to people that put in super chats keeps me here. But I personally would like to go if I could. But it is what it is. LMX, I don't know what LMX is. It's not coming up. All right. Not coming up. Stellar Classic? Oh, come on. No, I'm all set. I'm not doing that. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I'm moving on from that. Let's look at MITX. God bless you. No offense, but that was your super chat though. That's how I feel about it. I mean, that's what you. I did that once a few times, lost my mouse, and then the mouse broke, and I had to buy a new one. Now I keep a new mouse all the time on the desk just in case. It's so funny. Morpheus Labs, MITX. Let's take a look at this puppy. Forming an inverted head and shoulder. Never hit the stop loss. Still doing its thing. Low liquidity coin though, so just, it's going to need a bigger boost up. You can kind of say that's still the inverted in a way, but it's like stretched, right? Not 100% bad yet. It's interesting. Falling wedge. And again, I like to chop off the head a lot, and it creates a better wedge for whatever. I've been doing that for a long time. And it's not wrong till it's right. It's not right till it's wrong. I mean, it is what it is. So, yeah, I said it. You don't know what I said, but I said it. Flip it back opposite to the linguistic. Anyway, 4 hour does want to push to the upside. I think there's better out there with more liquidity, things that I'm looking at. IMX looks interesting. Backs looks a lot better than that at the moment for me, but it could make a bit of a move. It never got stopped out. And let's look at your daily time frame. Your daily says there's going to be a move coming, right? And you got the 50 could bounce. The 200's out there. You got tight moving averages. And then you pull a Fibonacci on this. Your Fibonacci tells you you bounce off the golden pocket, 706. I mean, Fibonacci says great, 618, and you're on your way to the upside. A bit of a cup and handle, too. Moving averages getting nice and close. We'll get rid of this. This is a little much. But, yeah, I mean, it does say, and this we opened it here. It's down a little bit, but never got stopped out. Stopped below that level there. So, it's interesting. This thing could make some serious gains, 138%. All right, just a little higher risk because it's a smaller coin. Another thing I like to do is put the RSI inside of a falling wedge, and you can see that the RSI is doing the same thing there, and that's just something I look for. And when I see that, it also gives me a pretty good idea. Falling volume and falling prices, we will run out of sellers at one point and get a reversal back to the upside. So MITX looks interesting. Sean's got it. And to my elite traders, I would definitely like to do a Zoom soon. All of us together, kind of break away, figure out what's going on. Just meet as a team. I don't get to meet with the elites enough. We're always moving and grooving around so many different things together. And last but not least, let's take a look at Quant, and then we're out of here for the day, everybody. We're out of here for the day. Shout out to the 722 people still kicking it. I see Quant in this ascending triangle, and as other coins start to move that are ISO 222, Quant's just going to move with it. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder, very similar to MITX. It's interesting. It looks like a bigger version of it. And there's a low, there's a high, there's a higher low. We need a higher high to hit the trend. We're above a high volume node. I got a look on it to $300. It does take time though. The last big trade was this inverted. I remember I was in Vegas. That was when it happened, and it mooned to the upside there. 225 came back down for the 124. I remember we started buying this at 87, and we've never revisited that level since the quote-unquote bear market. So, everybody, that is it. All right. Good call putting out when you did, man. Hey, you never know, man. You never know. You do what you got to do. It's okay if you only make a couple bucks. You didn't lose the money. It feels good not to lose. You don't want to lose. You know what I mean? I always tell everyone, a lot of people say this, and my mentor used to tell me, you're better off not losing money. You know what I mean? You can always come back, but losses suck. Excuse my language. Losses aren't fun. So, you know what I mean? Link below the description if you want to join MEX Global, baby, and learn how to trade like we do. Jump into the trading group. Those 2 links are right there for you. They're pinned right here, pinned in the comments. Discord and MEXC. Sign up today. I do get a commission. I greatly appreciate that. I get a commission from TradingView, KuCoin, ALTRADY, and even BookMap. Anything that I give you there, I do get a commission from. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. One of the greatest live streams I've ever done. It was amazing. May God bless each and every one of you. I'm going to go ground myself for a while. Though, really, I'm going to ground it. I'll put it on Instagram. You'll see me grounding. Maybe I'll lay in a Speedo. No, I'm just joking. I love you all. Have a great day. Thank you so much for everything. And I'll catch you on the next live stream. Crypto is life. Let's go, baby! I love you all.